Day 776 being Christopher Cruz. It's 2:22 p.m. So I'm finally reading Ezekiel. Finally. When I was praying the other day and asking God, like, what should I read? I got Ezekiel. And it was crazy because the day before that, I was looking for healthy breads. And Ezekiel bread came up. And then I prayed and I got Ezekiel. And then later that day, I went to this health grocery store, asked for pita bread, and they had Ezekiel pita bread. And so I was like, all right, I get it. And so I've had it open to Ezekiel, and I just read a little bit, but I didn't commit to reading it. So I came to the coffee shop, and before I worked on anything, I have to read this. And so I've only read 2 pages, but the first thing that stood out to me is when God is saying, I'm sending you to the Israelites, to a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. I'm sending you to the Israelites. And I'm just like, this is so crazy. That lady prophesied over me that she sees an Israeli flag behind me, and she sees me going to Israel and raising up prophets and sending them out to lead people back to Jesus, and that I'm going to go to Israel and I'm going to be leading people back to Jesus. I'm going to be leading a revival in Israel. And so I'm just like, so Ezekiel is this prophet, and God speaks to him. I'm sending you to the Israelites. And I was just like, wow, this is just crazy. And God is saying, like, they're stubborn and they're rebellious. But he says, do not be afraid of them or their words. Do not be afraid. Though briars and thorns are all around you and you live among scorpions, do not be afraid of what they say or be terrified of them. You must speak my words to them, whether they listen or fail to listen, for they are rebellious. And I was just like, wow. And the crazy thing is right here, it says Tel Aviv. I came out of exile. I came to the exiles who lived in Tel Aviv. And I've been watching videos about Tel Aviv. And like the restaurants there and the food they eat there because it's close to Jerusalem. And I'm just like, what in the... Out of all the books in the Bible, like, I don't know how many books talk about Tel Aviv. But I'm just like, what are the odds? Like, of course God told me to read Ezekiel. Like, this is all about him going to Jerusalem and speaking to the Israelites. Like, it's just crazy. Just like mind-blowing. Like, how in the world is this even possible? And it's not. It's just miraculous. It's God. There's no other way to describe it. It's God. It's too crazy to be coincidence or accident. Like, it's just crazy. And I thought Tel Aviv was like a new city. Like, it's cool and hip and modern. But I didn't know Tel Aviv existed in the time of the Bible. Like, what? I thought it was like an established new city in Israel. So that's just crazy. That blows my mind. So this whole me going to Israel thing seems like God is just confirming it again and again and again. And maybe I have to read Ezekiel to understand why God is sending me there. That would be crazy. Well, we'll find out. I'm only 2 pages in, and I've got like 48 more to go. So, we'll see.